Football has lost a gem. Diogo Jose Teixeira da Silva, popularly known as Diogo Jota, the man from Portugal who made many Liverpool fans smile. The former Atletico de Madrid and Wolverhampton Wanderers striker whom many enjoyed watching because of his aggressive style. In this video, we'll be paying tribute to Diogo Jota by listing 10 of his most epic moments as a football player. Number 1. A hat-trick for Wolves against Leicester City in 2019.
Options. Trying to stand a lovely ball over the top for Jota. Jota's in behind. It's the penalty area. Oh! Dio!
After a journey that had taken him from his home country of Portugal to Atleti and then to England, people started to look at Diogo Jota as one of those journeyman footballers. Then he played a big role in helping Wolves move up from the Championship into the Premier League in the 2017-18 season. Everyone paid attention then, and in the 2018-19 season, he gave the fans a feast for their eyes. On January 19, 2019 against Leicester City, Diogo Jota scored his first Wolves hat-trick, which was also his second career hat-trick. The epic thing about this, it was also the first ever hat-trick scored by a Wolves player in the Premier League in their history. Number 2. Europa League hat-trick against Besiktas for Wolves. Wolves' debut season was so epic that everyone began to talk about a shift in the old guard. What Aston Villa and Newcastle United are doing right now, Wolves did it first. They brought about the new era of mid-table teams threatening the Premier League's Big Six, and the man at the heart of it was Diogo Jota. They qualified for the Europa League after their first season and went all the way to the quarter-finals. Of course, Diogo Jota was the main driving force behind it all, scoring 6 goals in 8 games for the Old Gold. 3 of those goals have forever gone down in history as one of the quickest hat-tricks in the Europa League.
Manages to dig out across. Jota's header! What an impact! Counter-attack again from a team who just make it look so...
Number 3. Scoring the winning goal in the FA Cup quarter-final for Wolves against Manchester United. The 2018-19 season was truly an epic season in English football thanks to Diogo Jota and Wolves. Not only did they genuinely scare all the other teams in the league, but they also went on to give a lot of them a run for their money in the other domestic competition too. In the March 16, 2019 FA Cup quarter-final clash between Wolverhampton Wanderers and Manchester United, the Old Gold showed United that they could hang with the big boys. Raul Jimenez opened the scoring for Wolves in the 70th minute, and Jota was involved in the build-up. Then, in the 76th minute, he buried United with the second goal, which proved to be the winner of the tie.
Even more desperate after this. Here comes Jota trying to drive his way forwards, and he's bundled his way into the box here. Diogo Jota! Diogo Jota!
Number 4. Winner of the inaugural Premier League eSports tournament as Wolves' representative. Diogo Jota is also an eSports legend for Wolves. Remember the COVID football season? Things were so weird back then. Remember how the Premier League came up with an eSports competition among players from the 20 Premier League clubs? There was also a fan competition at the time. It was a very weird season, but it was also one to remember for many things, including Diogo Jota winning the Players' Tournament. That's right, Wolves may not be close to winning the Premier League anytime soon, but they have entered themselves into Premier League history thanks to Diogo Jota. The man beat several other players and faced off against his future Liverpool teammate Trent Alexander-Arnold in the final. He beat Trent and Wolves were crowned the Premier League eSports champions. That man deserves a statue at Molineux. His love for eSports even led to him starting his own gaming company. He also has an eSports company, Lunar Galaxy, and he went on to achieve great things in eSports and business with it. Number 5. Ranked world number 1 on FIFA 21. Jota was always a gamer, and the pandemic gave him the chance to shine on a global stage. After he beat Alexander-Arnold to become the Premier League eSports champion, he became the number 1 ranked player in FIFA 21. That's right, no matter how great you were at playing FIFA that year, you were never better than Diogo Jota. Imagine how awesome it is to think that one of the footballers you played as in the game was actually better than you new at it. And that was not all. He used his company, Lunar Galaxy, to raise money for mental health causes and to support players who were dealing with the mental stress of injuries. He even organised a series of charity esports tournaments together with Wolves, where he played in many games to raise money for mental health causes. What a guy. Number 6. Big presence in COVID-19 charity matches. And in that same COVID season, Diogo Jota made sure that he helped everyone he could with his star power. He provided relief materials to different communities and played in many charity matches, including some that were organised by the Premier League. Jota was all about helping those he could, and those charity matches raised millions which the Premier League used to help those in need during the pandemic. He was a true superstar and a player that many will be thankful for. Number 7. Scored in his first 4 UEFA Champions League matches for Liverpool. Jota's exploits with Wolves were great, and that earned him a big move to Liverpool in the 2020-2021 season. He was finally in a big team and playing among stars. Remember when everyone thought he was the Philippe Coutinho replacement in Liverpool's former Fantastic Four lineup? That lineup that had Coutinho, Roberto Firmino, Sadio Mane and Mo Salah? Good times. He didn't exactly match Coutinho's legacy with the playmaking and the flashy style of football, but he made his mark, and it was a mark so deep that the fans would never forget. One of them was being the first Liverpool player since Michael Owen to score in his first 4 appearances in the UEFA Champions League as a Liverpool player. Not even Salah, arguably the Reds' greatest ever goalscorer, has that record. Number 8. Liverpool's 10,000th goalscorer. Jota is also the man who scored Liverpool's 10,000th goal in their history. Every time you read about Liverpool and their history, you will find his name there in bold letters. That is a big achievement right there for a man who was mostly used as a super sub for the Reds. But you know the best part about this record? It was part of another record where he became the first ever Liverpool player to score 7 goals in 10 UEFA Champions League matches since Robbie Fowler. 3 of those 7 goals were a hat-trick against Atalanta, which was one of his best performances for the Reds. Number 9. Big mental health advocate with Liverpool. Away from the field, Diogo Jota was involved in many medical and community outreaches with Liverpool. He particularly was involved in their mental health outreaches, where he talked to the community and the fans about protecting their mental health. He also sat down with the club's psychologist and talked about his challenges so that people could learn from him on how to maintain a great mental health state. Speaking to someone and saying the problems out loud helps, Jota said. It happens to me. I have a fear, but when I say it out loud, it already gives you a different feeling, and I think that's one of the good reasons why you should speak to someone. It helps you clear the thoughts. It's so sad that the Liverpool community have lost such a supportive lad. Number 10. Last gasp winner in Liverpool 4, Spurs 3, game of the 2022-23 season. We're back to the football with this one, and it is one of his biggest moments in the Liverpool shirt. The Premier League clash between Liverpool and Spurs on the 20th of April 2025 was arguably the game of the season. Liverpool had raced into a 3-0 lead in the first 15 minutes of the match, but then they slacked and Spurs came back. By 90 minutes it was 3-3 and Spurs were on the verge of claiming a point in what was already the game of the season. Then Jota stepped up, 90 plus 2 minutes. Jota deceived everyone in the box to pounce on the loose ball and tap in Liverpool's 4th goal. The stadium went wild with celebrations as Liverpool won that match 4-3. At the end of the game, Diogo Jota said, "Everyone dreams of scoring a last-minute winner. I saw the ball wasn't properly defended. I believed I could score, and it was fantastic." Indeed it was, Jota. Indeed it was. It's sad that football will not get to experience his passion anymore. We're sending our love to his wife, his kids and his family, who lost 2 sons on the same day. That's right, Diogo Jota and his brother Andre Jota were in the same car and died in the accident. What a big loss. Please drop your favourite Jota moments in the comments below. Thank you for watching.